part 2 of a session with Lizzie. Another piece of the work is something called Memory Reconsolidation. And, well, actually, this is more about information about how when we access particular memories, or any memories, the brain is very like that. As we access that memory, like we're really in touch with it, it's like in that moment it's very labile. It's like really kind of, it's not solid, it's not static, it's really vulnerable to change, which is exciting because that means if we can get to it, collapse can happen. So that's a major piece, and I think that also helps explain things like EFT and havening, in that by bringing up those particular memories, letting the person step into it, and then using those techniques, that can create a shift. But also another piece is opposites. And opposites attract. Well, opposites collapse. So I'm often looking for how there's something that contradicts the knowing that's holding the whole thing in place. And when I say that, it's like, I don't know, like a knowing like I'm not enough, or a knowing like, you know, as in a negative knowing, like something that's just like, yeah, it's true, of course it is. And then there'll be something that that person might share, or somehow we've uncovered something and it's an opposite of that. And then it's like, if we can actually really go to that sense of that knowing, and sometimes it's in a memory, sometimes it's just a feeling, and then get the opposite. And it's almost like bringing ourselves to that experience too, and holding the two together, then the false memory or belief collapses. It just cannot hold. And so that's a major piece of the work too. And also, maybe from that we'll create sort of particular like get a quote down, so it's kind of capturing what the unconscious is holding that keeps everything in place. And actually, if we can have that written down, like a phrase, I should say, that just to keep sort of reminding ourselves, oh, this is why I'm doing this thing, because actually underneath it there's this. And if we have that sort of written down, sometimes what it does is it's bringing the unconscious to light. And as we keep doing that, like shining a light on it, and we're seeing these two beliefs that are opposites, again, it can naturally start to collapse. So yeah, that's another piece of the work.